Hello YouTube, how you doing out there today? Today is Wednesday. I have a question I want to ask. Have anybody ever asked the question of what would happen if the beginning and the end meets? Like they meet at the middle. They meet together right at the middle. What would truly happen if the beginning and the end meet for the first time? Right in the middle of balance. Like, what would truly happen? I ask myself this question over and over, the beginning and the end. Now, I know the beginning is first, it starts the line, and the end is last, which follows by the beginning. So, I was wondering if they met in the middle. Because if you think about it, when we went to school, the teacher used to always tell us, like, I guess the good student, whatever, you get at the beginning, and then the bad student, you get at the bad, in the back. And nobody likes to be in the back because nobody likes to be last. Maybe somebody out there like to be last, but majority of people do not like to be last. So I was trying to find out what would happen if the two would ever meet right in the middle. Like, what would happen? Like, really, I think you have to really break it down. Like, truly break it down to understand what's the beginning. Like, what do the beginning means to you personally? What do the beginning means, and what do the end means for you? Like, the end. Like, what do the end means? Like, that's it? There's no more to go on. It ended there. But if the beginning and the end meets, I think something spectacular will happen. I feel like eternity is what is the birth of the beginning and the end. That's what would happen if the beginning and the end met, fell in love, gave birth. It gave birth to infinity. It's like beyond. Like, there's no ending. There's no beginning. It's like it don't exist. So the beginning and the end, that's the story of the beginning and the end. The beginning was actually feminine, and the end was actually masculine. They was, you know, two different genders. One was, I don't like to say good or bad, but that's what it is. The beginning was the good one, the end was the bad one. But they fell in love. When they met, they fell in love, and they gave birth to what we're actually in now, which is eternity, where souls just continue to go on, and there's always new things, there's always other possibilities, improbabilities. It's never an ending. I mean, it's never an ending. It's like it keeps going beyond what your wildest thoughts or dreams would just be out there floating, waiting for you to meet up with it. I always ask myself about those things. What if good and bad meet in the middle? It's the same as asking what's the beginning and the end. It's the same thing, because the beginning and the end, which gave birth to everything. It gave birth to this universe. It gave birth to everything, any type of possibilities or anything. It gave birth to it. So that's what it is. So I feel like the beginning, feminine, the the end, masculine. The beginning was always the good one. It was first because it was so high up. It had a real different high vibration than the end had. Both were equal though. They both were equal, but the feminine energy of the beginning was just this, had all the light shining on it. And the end was in the back, at the bottom, in the pit. but no one could see it. And then when they met, that dark and that light energy met together, that dark matter and that white pure light met together, they fell in love. They collaged together. They came together in full force and gave birth to eternity and infinity, immortal. It gave birth to those things. I'm telling you, that's the story of the beginning and the end. Hi.